Hey guys, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. I am out here in West Texas, so things are a little different. I am from Gateway to Airguns, even though I've got the Airgun web stuff up behind me. I would so cover it up with GT. Just kidding. It's fine. Anyways, I've got the Bush Buck. This is a grip review on the Bush Buck. It's a .452 caliber, big bore, big game air rifle. And this one is the gorgeous laminate stock with all the stempling. It's just absolutely beautiful. But it also comes in a walnut stock, the regular style, and which is longer. And then they have a carbine style as well, both in laminate or the walnut stock. So this is the regular one in the laminate stock. It's .452 caliber. I guess that's about it. Let's go ahead and grip it, guys.
Shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time.
If you guys want to take part in supporting the GTA and Airgun web, be sure to stop over at patreon.com or Airgun Army and join the Officers Club. It's like $5 a month, where that helps us to be able to continue doing what we're doing and be able to accumulate extra products, extra equipment, to have more things to show you guys how they operate, how they function, their cons, their pros, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to help support the GTA and Airgun web, please check out those two sites. You can become a Patreon, or you can become an officer at Airgun Army. And the thing about Airgun Army, it's super sweet. It's like a social media platform, but it's just air guns. So if you're a true air gunner, you love talking air guns with other air gunners, go join the Officers Club, go check out Airgun Army, and be a part of what GTA and Airgun Web are doing. Thank y'all. All right, first up, aesthetics. From butt to muzzle, the total length is 49.5 inches and the total weight is 10.25 pounds. And attached to the rubber butt pad, like I already told you guys, is the laminate stock, which is absolutely gorgeous. It has an adjustable cheek riser. It has the rear and an option for front swivel studs so you can sling it. It's got beautiful, beautiful stempling. It's got a bush buck on the side of it, as well as some grippy stempling around it and on the forearm. For better grip out in the field, and also it's nice to look at. In front of the grip is the trigger guard as well as the trigger. There is no safety on this one, guys, so basically it on safe is uncocked. It has in the front on the belly of the gun on the forearm, there's an option. You can either have a pick rail for a bipod or accessories, or you can mount a swivel stud to sling it. Above the stock is the 285cc air cylinder with a max fill pressure of 4,500 psi. The standard Foster fill port is at the end of the air cylinder. Super sweet. We love that, don't we, guys? And then we've got the barrel above the air cylinder, and it does have a barrel band on it. The barrel is 30 inches, which leads back to the bolt action, which shows we've got a single shot breech, no mag here, so it is a single shot. It is a bolt action. It has a split pick rail for your optics. I think that's pretty much it as far as the aesthetics. So on to operation. How to operate this guy? Well, first, if you're going to fill it from empty when you first get it, make sure you cock the gun first. Remove the dust cover and attach your fill source to the Foster fitting. Fill it to its max fill of 4,500 psi. Bleed the valve. Detach your fill source and replace the dust cover. No mag to fill here, guys. It is a single shot, like I said. So next thing up, I am going to put ear protection on. It is a little loud. Then we're going to pull the bolt back. We've already cocked it to fill it, so go ahead and pull the bolt back, which exposes the breech, and then you're going to load your ammo in. Head first, of course, then push the bolt back forward to close. Keep your finger away from the trigger until you are ready to pull. There is no safety, so it is basically fire ready right now. Next up, take aim at your target and squeeze the trigger. All right, as far as ammo testing, this is going to be really, really, really short, guys, because I've only got two types of .452. The first ones are the High Arc from Airguns of Arizona. They are 365 grains. And then I have Nielsen Specialty Ammos. These are 350 grain slugs. They're both .452, perfect for the bush buck. So I've only got two to test, so this is going to be really, really short. I actually had to do some finagling because I shot 3 shots of each of them, filled up to 4,500 PSI, and my conclusion was, ew. I mean, I could sight it in for the first shot and just not worry about the last 2, or I can just shoot the gun a whole heck of a lot until I know exactly where each shot is going to hit, or I can lower the fill pressure and see if I get better consistent accuracy there. So I chose to do the third. I lowered the fill pressure to 4,000 PSI. Yes, it lowers your shot count down to 2. I just gave it away. I just gave away the shot count. Oh man. Anyways, so you're going to get 2 shots, and I shot them again, and the favorite pellets were Nielsen Specialty Ammo. So those are what I'm going to be using for the entire GRiP process. Okay, so as you can see, guys, filled to 4,000 PSI, shot placement is absolutely beautiful, within an inch at 50 yards. You're going to get 2 shots per fill, which is absolutely fine when you're big bore hunting. You really don't get much more opportunity than 2 shots. You rarely get a second shot, so make the first one count. I've pulled the trigger on this a few times. Let's talk about what kind of trigger pull weight we're going to get. I actually got kind of various results. The first one was 3 pounds, 6.5 ounces, which is what they claim. They claim about a 3-pound trigger pull. The second 2 were a little surprising. 1 pound, 15.6 ounces, and 1 pound, 6.2 ounces, which is a little bit closer to where I like a trigger. But on big bores, especially ones without a safety, a heavier trigger pull is, in my opinion, much more desirable. Now that we've done 50-yard accuracy and trigger pull, let's talk about velocity, shot count, and energy. All right, so we've figured out accuracy at 50 yards. What about velocity? Now, filled to 4,500 PSI with the high arc ammo, the first shot gave me 518, the second 608, and the third 706. With the NSA filled to 4,500 PSI, 558, 646, and 770. So most big bores do this shot dive, or it just gets lower and lower and pfft, no more left. This one actually climbs, which is absolutely crazy. So I don't know what to call it, the big bore climb, because I've not really had much experience with another big bore acting like this one. Super rare. So we've got an air gun that does the big bore climb. And then when I dropped it down to 4,000 PSI fill, with the high arc 365 grain, I got 799 and 773. So a little bit closer together, actually a lot closer together. The other one had around 100 feet per second between each shot. This one's got maybe around 30. So, and that gives us an average of 500.8 foot-pounds of energy. Whew! Yeah, that's a lot. Then with the NSAs, with the 4,000 PSI fill, the first shot gave me 869 and the second one 833. And it gave me an average foot-pounds of energy of 561.6. So definitely some good performance there and beautiful accuracy with the NSAs. The high arcs weren't bad. They were a little further spread apart than the NSAs, so that's why I chose the NSAs. They gave me a much tighter group, if that's what you want to call 2 shots. All right, guys, a couple more things. I know, we're almost done. A couple more things. You guys aren't in a hurry to be done, are you? I'm not either. So, a couple more things. The DB meter. Is this backyard friendly? I can tell you right off the bat. That is why I have these on the table. It is not. Absolutely not. At the muzzle, I got 119.8 dBs and 120.7. Then, from my perspective, the shooter, 118.4 and 118.4. So the same. Then I moved the DB meter downrange about 20 yards, and I got 106.9 and 105.7. So definitely not backyard friendly. If you guys like your neighbors, don't shoot this in your backyard. If you don't like your neighbors, you probably still shouldn't shoot this in your backyard. Okay, one more thing, and that's Offhand. Well, there's a couple more things, but Offhand is the last test, and then we'll get together and chat a little bit about the bush buck. So Offhand, is it an offhander? And remember, guys, this is just for fun. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed big time. Oh, I missed it again. I'm gonna have to fill it up. I gotta try at least one more time, guys. 2 fills, offhand. I got it! I got it! Sweet, now I need to go fix it because I jack-a-wrapped it. Hold on. Oh, I missed it. Oh well, at least I got it once. Time to move on. Can I say 1 out of 4 ain't bad? I would say this is definitely not an offhander, especially not in my hands. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to cons and pros. So are there any cons? If we're going to compare different big bore air guns as far as sound, it's a little loud. Yeah, it's a little loud. And the last shot generally tends to be a little louder than the first shot. But sometimes, I mean, you should expect that from a big bore air rifle, so maybe that's not really a con. The fact that it doesn't have a safety, to me, that's a con. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else, it'd be nice if it was a side lever action. It has a bolt, but that's not a big deal either. That's pretty much all I have as far as cons. On to pros. Speaking of the aesthetics first, how the gun looks and operates and that kind of stuff, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the detail and the stempling with the picture of the image of the bush buck. The laminate stock is gorgeous, and I'm sure the walnut stock is as well, but I don't have it here to look at, so absolutely beautiful. I got pretty good results from trigger pull, so you're going to get between 1.5 and 3 pounds of trigger pull, which is decent. It has the adjustable cheek piece, so you can get the perfect view through your scope, through your optic. It's got a pick rail, that's a plus. An option for an accessories rail, or you can sling it with swivel studs. It's got the Foster fill port to make everything so much easier. And what else? It's accurate if you fill it to the appropriate fill pressure. And oh my gosh, the power. Over 500. It claims a max of 600 foot-pounds of energy, which is, that's a lot. That's pretty much sufficient for almost anything, especially here in North Carolina. No, North America. We'll say North America, not North Carolina, because I'm obviously not there. Plenty of power, beautiful accuracy with the right fill pressure. I would love to get my hands on some more ammo so I can do some more ammo tests with it. Right now I've only got the 2 options. This is a great hunter, and if you guys look this up, you will find lots and lots of hunting success online from different shooters. So I think that's about it for today, guys. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. With Gateway to Airguns, don't pay attention to this. I am with Gateway to Airguns. Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. This has been the GRiP review on the Bush Buck in 4.52 big bore, big game hunter. Not plinker, hunter. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all just have a good day. Have an awesome one. See ya. So these videos, the GRiP coming up, and the standard Foster fill port is at the end of the. I don't know where that came from.